If there's one thing we baby boomers are passionate about in our golden years, it's staying active and young. There are over 79 million baby boomers in the U.S. alone, and every 8 seconds, another American turns 50. Get over it. But I think we all share a common goal: to seek a healthy way to age. Well, one company has truly made a name for itself in a science called age management, and it's redefining what it means to be in our golden years. Here to tell us more about that is Dr. John Rush, the Chief Operating Officer for Cenegenics. So, Dr. Rush, thank you so much for coming and visiting with us today.
It's a pleasure to be here, Morgan.
Thanks. Well, I think everybody's seen the Cenegenics commercials on TV, where there's a 70-year-old man who looks like he's had his head put on a 30-year-old body. I mean, is that for real? Or what is the secret to doing that? We all want to know.
Those are absolutely real, Morgan, and the secret is Cenegenics.
Yeah.
At Cenegenics, we know that aging is natural. Everybody is going to age, but there's a way to manage it. And what we believe in is exercise, good nutrition, some nutraceutical supplementation, and balancing your hormones when that's clinically indicated.
Well, so this company, Cenegenics, has been around since 1997. What can you tell us about the company itself?
The company was co-founded by Dr. Alan Mintz and John Adams. And John still runs the company today as our CEO.
Is he the one with the 30-year-old body?
Yes, he has a 30-year-old body too. Dr. Mintz's vision was to change American medicine, which is disease-based, and use evidence-based medicine as a proactive and preventative medicine in America today. And since then, we've grown to 22 centers in the United States, 1 in Puerto Rico. We're opening centers in Latin America, India, and China later this year.
Wow.
We've treated over
That's a lot.
We've treated over 25,000 Americans to date, 10% of whom are physicians, and we're very proud of the fact that we train over 300 physicians in age management today at our Cenegenics Education and Research Foundation.
Well, so, I mean, what do you provide to somebody who becomes a client? And is any baby boomer a likely client, a candidate?
We're all clients as baby
boomers. I had a feeling. We're all getting older.
Yes, we are. And as we age, we lose the ability to produce certain hormones. That's different for both men and women, but that causes a loss of muscle strength, vitality, sometimes libido and sexual function. Sometimes it's mood or the way you think. So we take that and give you back the body that you used to have.
You mentioned the loss of hormones with age. At what age does a person start noticing these changes of hormones? I mean, I sort of know what it is for women because I am one, but for men I'm not so sure. And what can you do about that?
Well, it is different for men and women, as you said. For men, we start losing the ability to produce testosterone about 1 to 3% per year in our late 20s or early 30s. And as you can imagine, that doesn't seem like a lot and it doesn't feel like a lot early on, but by the time we get to our 40s and 50s, we really feel it. For women, as you said,
I see where you hit where it all sank.
Exactly. For women, it's different. Women go through menopause. What I just described for men was andropause. For women, it's falling off a cliff. Most of the time, that's between 45 and 55, but as you know, that can be a much wider range. And so their symptoms are much more acute because they lose their hormones more acutely.
Yeah, it's very sudden. But what kind of things would people look for, though, when the hormones are starting to drop? I mean, for a man, what would he notice first, probably? Really,
it's that decrease in strength, that decrease in muscle mass. If he's going to the gym, he can't lift as much as he used to, hit the golf ball as far as he used to. There's that decrease in vitality, sometimes energy, motivation. It's just not there like it used to be. Mm-hmm. What do you guys do to then sort of slow down the aging process? Tell us all the secrets. Well, at Cenegenics, it starts with blood work. We want to see all of your blood panel. When you come in for an elite health evaluation, the core of that evaluation is, of course, going to be the Cenegenics Age Management Medicine physician, but we put an entire team around you, an exercise physiologist, a nutritionist, a wellness coach. All of these people are dedicated to providing you with an individualized program to get you back to optimal health and vitality. So, I mean, what are the benefits to your health and everything of going through some of the hormone replacement? What kind of things do you see as benefits for people? The benefits are you get your body back. When I tell people what I do, I say we see very successful people that have sometimes had that success at the expense of their body, and we give them their body back.
I understand that at Cenegenics you recommend using natural hormones as opposed to synthetic, what I think are called bioidenticals. And so if you could explain sort of what the difference in those two approaches is.
That's a great question, Morgan. Synthetic means synthesized, or it's man-made. It's made in the lab. Your body doesn't know what to do with that. But a bioidentical or natural hormone, that's what your body is used to. That's what your body used to make, and we just replenish that or balance that. At Cenegenics, it's all about balance.
So how would your program differ from what other programs do, what they would call executive physicals or whatever? How does your program differ from what else is on the market?
Many hospitals, clinics have very good executive physicals, but what they're doing is looking for disease. And if they don't find any disease, they pat you on the back and say, come back next year. At Cenegenics, that's just the start. We do many of those same tests, but what we do is give you a roadmap back to optimal health and vitality. We don't think normal is just good enough.
Well, also, I'm a big advocate for preventive health care too, because I think American medicine has been focused so much on, as you say, just treating a disease as opposed to trying to figure out how to head off that disease before it gets to be chronic with nutrition and working out and everything. But you have a lot of men's programs. I always see the guy on there. What about women's programs? Are you doing something now for women?
Yes, we are, Morgan. After 16 years, we finally figured it out, right? Duh.
There's a whole other market
There's
out
a
there.
whole other market out there, and we're going after it. We've developed a women's program that focuses specifically on women's needs. As we said, they age different. Their hormonal panels are different. They exercise different. We find that women, they're in the gym a lot, but they're doing all this cardio. You don't have to do that. We believe in high-intensity interval training and then toning those muscles. That will help you lose fat a lot better.
When you say toning muscles, is that more weightlifting or what?
Resistance training.
Because osteoporosis is another
Absolutely.
problem too,
It helps
so.
with lay down new bone when you have, but you need estrogen, you need testosterone to lay down new bone as well. So taking all the vitamin D, all the minerals in the world is not going to help women build bone, and most don't know that.
Oh, I know you have to do weight-bearing things.
Yes.
I'm in there all the time. Hey, and I hear you're launching a new skincare line too.
We actually launched in January with our concentrated restorative serum, and we're just coming out with our epidermal activation treatment. Both are designed to activate the dormant stem cells in your skin. It makes you look fabulous, and it is all about what we believe at Cenegenics, looking good as you're aging.
So any other secrets on how it works?
Really, it is that activation of the stem cells in your skin, layers down.
Because that seems to be the whole new approach to therapy.
Absolutely,
the stem cells.
absolutely. Stem cells are amazing. It helps put back collagen. It makes your skin more luminescent. It gives it back the youthful look that it had, diminishes those wrinkles.
Oh, well, I tell you, this all sounds very exciting. We're going to talk after about the skin stuff. So, thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you for all these suggestions on ways to age gracefully, because I think every boomer they don't regret the years they had, but they want to be healthy and look healthy in the years ahead. So really appreciate it.
Thank you, Morgan. It was a pleasure.
Thanks. And for more information on Cenegenics and its roadmap to a healthier you, go to www.cenegenics.com or log on to babyboomersinamerica.com.